try. Do you know?
Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my monthly debt update for September. Super excited as per usual because it means that I'm one step closer to my goal of becoming debt free, which should hopefully be next year. Now the first thing I'm going to do is grab my debt snowball tracker, which I keep on my fridge. Now one thing I've realised, being on the debt free journey can obviously be a very long journey. There's been many times where I wanted to give up and default back to my old ways and just spend or buy the things that I really want. But it's so important that I stay focused, and that's one of the reasons why I keep my tracker on my fridge just as a daily reminder. Now being on a debt-free journey, like I was saying, it can be quite tedious, so I often find the beauty in the small things, in the small wins, the small milestones. I find beauty in all the tiny small successes because that's what keeps me going, and today I feel like I've reached quite a few of them. With Loan 5, I didn't realise that I've only got one more payment left and then that one's paid. So with Loan 5, I've got one more payment left of £39 and then that one's cleared off next month, so that's one more debt that will be gone next month, and I can either choose to keep that £40 as cash and then use that towards my budget, or I can throw that towards my other debts. And as much as it's so tempting to use that towards my budget because it's very tight at the minute, especially with the lead up to Christmas, I've decided that I'm going to continue with use it towards my debts and use the debt snowball method so that I can become debt free much quicker. Also, I didn't realise that with credit card one I would also be making the last payment next month because I pay £20 a month towards this payment. However, there'll only be £8 left after I make next month's payment, so it makes sense to just pay that extra £8 and then clear that one off as well, which is amazing. So by the end of next month I will have cleared 2 more debts off, which is so exciting. I also, like I mentioned, I love to find happiness and joy in the small wins, in the small milestones, and I've noticed that credit card 3 is now in the hundreds. We're no longer in the 200s, we're now in the hundreds, which is a big jump. And same for loan 1, we're now in the 400s for loan 1, which is super exciting. I love to use trackers, and I think that's why I go through this process of highlighting the payments that I've made and writing down the payments, because it helps me feel focused and energized again, especially after the month I've had where I've had a £400 MOT. It's hard to stay focused when you just want to use that money towards other things. So this process, just taking 5 minutes to update my monthly numbers, to update my debt totals and know where I stand, keeps me focused, and it also keeps me in the know. So like I mentioned, I'm using the debt snowball method, but I'd love to know, what method do you prefer? I know with the avalanche there's some benefits to that, you save a lot of money on interest, but yeah, I'd love to know what method you prefer. Didn't realise that credit card 3 is nearly paid off, and already I've been on this journey for 7 months. When I restarted this journey, it felt like just the other day, but I can't believe it's been 7 months already. This is the 4th time I've started this journey because so many things has gone wrong, from finding myself with no income to setting unrealistic expectations and trying to pay off too much too soon. But this is the first time I feel like I've finally got a nice balance on how I can pay my debt off each month. Now the new balance is £1,773. Wow, it's so close to 1,500. That's the next little goal that I'm working towards. I'm so excited. I mean, by the end of the year I should be just under 1,500, maybe a bit more. I'm really excited to just pay off this final chunk of debt. But you know what, I'm enjoying the journey, and I think that's why it's so important that I just take these 5 minutes each month just to reflect on the progress made, because already it's been 7 months and already we paid off over £1,000 worth of debt, which is amazing whilst being on a low income. So that's today's debt free update. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
This moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know